Listeners, good afternoon, viewers. Once again, I'm back. You're tuned to Inspire Elsies Radio. So, my guest of the day, sir, can you please introduce yourself before we go into the interview?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so my producer name is Boetaluv. My real name is John. I work here at the Youth Cafe in Grootbrak. It's between Mossel Bay and George. I'm a deputy manager as well as the studio manager inside the Youth Cafe. I've been producing for I think 6 years now. So I'm just getting good. I'm just getting good. Um, yeah, I think that's the gist of it in a nutshell. Yeah.
Sure. What stick with me
Mm,
was the producing for 6 years. What stick with me,
mm,
like when you spoke now, the producing for 6 years. Let's
mm.
dive a bit into the whole, before we dive into
Yes.
artists, let's go into the whole producing part. Or what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or let me first ask: were you first an artist before a producer? Before you got gone into producing, or
I could say I focused more on the producing side of it
okay? So
because
my
I was
question will be right.
way too scared to be an artist when I started producing young. Yeah.
So
So I
okay, so
started
my question
producing
was
first,
right.
yeah.
So with the whole
Yeah, yeah.
producing,
Mm.
like at what age did you more or less get the idea? Right, I'm gonna go into producing, or was it like a matter of there was someone who influenced you into the industry of production and producing? And
It started completely by accident almost. Where I work here, I started as an intern. I was a barista. So literally like 6 steps away from the coffee shop, there's the studio. So I work over.
ah,
So I'm addicted to coffee as well now. So the guy that worked before me as the studio manager, me and him were very good friends. Then I heard what he was doing. I only knew how to play guitar at the moment at that time. So I just helped him with a few samples, few songs. But then I wanted to know more. I wanted to make my own songs. But I was too scared. So I asked him, how do I start? What do you do? What do you press? What is this thing called? Um, we never got to it to like dive deep into it because he went to a bigger and better opportunity. So there was like I think like a 2 or 3 month, 4 month gap where there was like no one in the studio. So then my contract ended with the place that I work. But then they offered me the studio manager position because of my how I
mhm,
loved
mhm.
and how I invested in on how I showed up every day. So then it was like I'm now a studio producer, I'm now a studio manager, and I only know how to switch on the computer and play guitar. So that's where my journey started. Then it was YouTube. Then it was like a year of just messing around, just creating terrible music, terrible things that I will never release to the public. It must not reach the light of day. Those were tests, those were learning curves. But after a year, it began sounding like music, something you might want to listen to. Um, and then I met a few other producers who came to the youth cafe. They heard about what we do. They showed me a lot. I think one of them, his name is Chad. He's Chad official on Instagram. He's perfect official on every other channel. Then there's Rude Boy. I don't know if you know Far Beats. We went to Cape Town one time. He also gave me a few tips. Uh, yeah, those are the ones who showed me. But there was a time where I don't know if you know Kati Masik.
Yes, yes,
He
yes, yes,
came
yes.
to us
Oh,
one day. I think I was like 2 years into producing. So this is just a year after I started, ne? So now I can play piano, now I can make beats, now I can make drums. I know nothing about mixing, I know nothing about vocal production, I know nothing about making it a song. I just know how to make music now. It's nothing good. So now this guy Kati, he comes the first day. I'm telling him, yo, I didn't know Kati. I didn't know. I only knew like English overseas artists. This guy came, he sang his song, like Masio that time. I fell in love with Afrikaans. Then I couldn't sleep the night. I stayed over at the studio. I was there with my piano. I was playing, and then I heard him singing something. That song, Makisak, what? Makisak, wat hulle van my sê nie.
Mm.
That song, I gave him the idea for the song, a few lyrics. Then he made it a whole song. I knew nothing. I just made the thing. This guy asked me like, "Can you mix? Can you master?" I said, "Yes." I know nothing. I didn't let my lack of knowledge stop me at least from saying yes. So that's how that song came to be. And now if you ask me again, yeah, I would know how to. I'm qualified now to say yes. So in a nutshell, that's my journey so far. Yeah.
Sure. So it all started with
Mm.
assisting at the studio and
Yeah.
then later on becoming
Yeah.
the studio manager. And then you were
Yes.
like,
Yes. Yes.
and then you were like to yourself, no, I cannot just now have to switch on the computer and do this and do that.
Yeah.
I need to. So basically, it was all self-taught. Can we say like playing it?
Basically all of it. Yeah.
Ooh. And
Mm.
like the journey, doing it self-taught, how was that journey like? If you can just mention like a
Yeah.
few.
To be honest, people like saying self-taught is like this thing of pride. I was self-taught. Me, I had a lot of knocks. I had a lot of knocks. We had this one great song that we made for the place that we stay at Brak. Um, I think you as producer you make mixes, Muslims mix one, mix two, mix three. I had nine mixes of this thing. And even on the ninth mix, I played it for people. They said, "Yo, the beat is quiet, but the vocals, yo, maybe you should send it to that guy. Maybe you should send it to that guy." And my pride as a producer was, "Yo, what do you mean? I've done it nine times now, nine times." And it's still not right. Like all the people I respect in the studio is like, "Yo, you should send it to that guy, man." I'm like, "Yo, I've been up for 9 hours. The whole week I haven't slept. I've been remixing, remixing, and remixing. Yeah. And then there's more songs we made. The same thing, the vocals. Yeah, they were like, yeah, maybe you should send it. It's not there yet. Yeah, it sounds muffled. Yeah, it's a lot, to take in the knocks. Now it's just gonna you just make the beat. We're gonna send it to that guy. I'm like, yo, yeah. What do you mean? But self-taught, when you get it right, it feels good. But in the gutters, you have to have a really thick skin. I'm a very prideful guy, so that took a lot out of me. If you would understand the depths I was in a few times, yo. It wasn't nice. It wasn't fun, but it was good. It was good.
It was all
Mm.
part of the learning process. Like
Yo,
getting you to where
yo.
you are today. But I know what you
It's
mean.
humbling you.
It can do a
It's
lot. It can
humbling.
do a lot to this, to the mind over here. It can, because as you say,
My
you're
guy.
sitting with nine, still with nine tracks of it, and you now like after the ninth one, after all those hours, after all the
Mm,
redoing,
yeah.
redoing, now you're telling me it must go somewhere
Oh,
else. So it's like a whole,
yes.
it's like a
Yeah.
mental warfare at some point where you like,
Yo.
you
Yo.
like thinking to yourself, wow, what?
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yes, yes.
And
What
I
else do
think,
I need to do?
but I think that's all like you helped you to where you are today because now you know exactly where to, okay, that sounds like that. I put that and that and
Yes.
that to make it sound better.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
you know what I mean? It gave you all the knowledge so that
Yes, yes,
you're like
yes.
a one-man machine now, so to say, when you're producing because you know exactly if that happens, I do this, if that,
Yes.
it's like sure.
Yes.
So like as you say, that was 2 years, like basically you got like when he came to you and he said, right, can you mix and master after like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
a year of
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
just
yeah,
getting
yeah.
into it, and then you were like, ah yes, I can do it. And would you say
Mm.
that was one of the biggest moments in your whole producing career where you are like actually tested? Or was there another moment?
That was probably the biggest, yeah, for in terms of my capabilities, because I only knew how to play piano. I only knew one way of making it like the drum beat. I only knew one way to work on vocals,
And
and
here
it
you
was
saying
like,
yes.
yo,
And here
that's
you saying
so
yes, I can.
I yeah, I heard this guy singing for the first time. Then I went to go check, ooh, what is his music, and yo, and bangers, and your reach, and subscribers, and yo, I said yes to this guy. Yo, that was like the biggest thing. I said yes to this guy. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna kick myself if I don't say yes.
And
So
how did you
that was
calm
probably
yourself
the
down?
biggest one.
After that moment, how did you calm?
And
Like, because it must
we
have been a
both
shock.
gonna figure this thing out.
Like, it's when you saw
Yeah.
the everything, you were like, whoa, I just said yes to this guy. Like, oh,
Yo.
what's gonna
I
happen
I
now?
just laughed it off. I told the other artist that was also here at the time, Latosha. She just said, yeah, man, just go. And I just said, who am I? What do I
Go
have to
with the flow.
lose?
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow. And I didn't stress about it. I'm just like, yo, if I fail, I fail. But if I win, I win. Sure.
And you
So
did
that
win?
was that was I won, yeah. I think it has like he posted the song. It got like um, how many? I more than 100K views in a few months, I think. I even shot the music video the next day for the song in my studio. So if you go check on YouTube and you go search for Kati music, then you go search for Maki Saki, you'll see my name there. It's the first thing you see on the music video. He's standing there in my studio. And
Sure.
then I think you'll see my shoulder or something in the music video as well. So then I shot
Sure.
the music video. I made the song. I mixed and mastered all of it in 2 days, and he was
You.
very impressed. He was very impressed.
And he
Yeah.
didn't know that you just knew into the whole industry. He didn't know at no
No, I
point.
only told him. I told him 2 years after that.
And then he was probably like
Yeah.
shocked.
I
He was
don't.
like,
I
shook.
don't think he. No, I don't think he registered what I was saying to, like, I didn't know what I was doing. I told him because he was asking for more beats. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna send you. I'm panicking there, like, what am I gonna send this guy? I have nothing.
Because that was just
Yo,
a moment of you actually like putting in the work, like
yeah,
seeing it's gonna
yo,
win, it win. If it doesn't win, it doesn't win. But in your case, it won, I mean,
it won.
it won.
Yo,
So
it won. Yeah,
so
yeah.
basically now we're speaking about the whole producing, production,
Mm,
the highs, the lows. Now at what
mm,
point did you decide, right, I'm gonna become an artist as well? At which point did you decide, like,
yo,
because I know you said at the beginning of the interview, or like, I'm not gonna
mm,
try being an artist. I'm first gonna produce. I'm just
mm.
gonna
Yeah, 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 yeah,
like
yeah.
be like so to say behind the scenes before I actually be
Yeah,
all up
yeah.
there. At what point did you decide you're gonna
Sure.
take a step forward and actually be the artist and the producer? But like mostly
Sure.
get into being an artist.
Um, I think it was last year because my whole producing journey, I've been giving songs, I've been writing songs for people. Um, but the people in the studio, especially the VG and Latosha, the day ones, they've been saying, "Yo, you should be an artist. You should do this as well." I think I played one song for Matt Levi as well. He said I should do it as well, and I heard them saying the things, man. And I think a few others said this as well, but they never convinced me, man. Because imagine these people like Kati, the VG, Mia, Matt Levi, they're telling you you can sing, but they are the artists that they are. I'm like, yo, how do I measure up? How do I even put myself in the same conversation? And I was like, yo, I know I can produce. I know I can write the song. I know I can sing, but to put it out there and let people judge it, let people say about it what they want to. Yo, but Latosha was one of the main, like, yo, you should do this, and I was against it, young. But then I had to go sit with myself and tell myself, if I'm gonna be a producer and I'm gonna tell people, no, you can sing, I need to be um I need to be able to say to myself as well.
So to say
So
brave
one
enough to
day
actually do it. Brave
yeah,
in,
if I
yeah.
tell you you can sing and release it, I must be able to stand on the same moral ground, man. And then I I I I I wrote that song for my pa. It was the first song that got, like, I think I posted a video on TikTok, and it was like 6 days, and then it was like 70K, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? It was just where I was playing the thing. And then I was okay, maybe. Now I see it's not just my friends saying this, it might be people that like that. So I made a lot of effort. I released it, I put it on distro, and then it was what it was. Now I'm an artist because of that song. Releasing artist. People I never thought would like it are commenting under that song. Artists I respect, even, like, yo, I never thought you would say this about the song I wrote. Yo. So um it was a huge gamble for me, because, yo, if anyone said to me, like, yo, you couldn't sing, or, yo, what were you thinking? I was like, okay, that was my sign. Back to the studio, back to the mixing, back to the mastering. But it was it was received well. So I took it as a good first step. I took it as a sign. I don't know what this journey is for as artist holds for me. So I'm still I'm still very much humble, very much cautious about what I choose
Mm,
to release, who I work with in that. But yeah, it's going good so far.
sure. On the point
Mhm.
of you do not know what's um the future might hold for you as an artist,
Mm,
and
mm.
on the aspect of that, can we jump straight into about like is there any places that you are going to perform at in the future, or is there any way that you can perhaps be booked, whether it is as an artist or producer? I know for the second one you do have
Mm.
information which you can give
Yeah, yeah,
us.
yeah.
So are we gonna jump into the
Um,
second one, where you can be booked, how people can get hold of you?
um, I do have a Facebook page where my email and all my links are available. So Boetaluv is my Facebook page. Anyone who wants mixing and mastering, go to that page. My number is there, my email is there. So anyone with bookings, um, I usually ask them what are their needs, then I give them what the price would be for that. But as an artist, not gonna lie, I'm very, very cautious about performing. We do work with the municipality very closely, so we go to Albertsdale,
Oh.
Brandwag. We perform there. So I'm one of the performing artists for our. So we started the label as well, Wonderful Media. It's it's
Mm.
it's it's in the process of being registered and all. We do have artists. We're gonna start releasing soon under the label. I'm the producer. I'm an artist. I'm one of the starters as well. So it's coming. We're just getting the legal things sorted. But performing, if people want to book me,
Mm, mm,
they
mm.
can they can go to the same page for bookings if they want me to perform, if they want any one of us who is connected to the label. I'm usually the one they can ask. So the same page, Buta Love, any one of those numbers works. Any one of that email works as well.
That's
So
basically on
all of
Facebook.
that is available. Yep.
On Facebook. And then,
Yes.
shoo, time flew really. But
Yeah.
lastly,
Mm,
what would your advice be to the up and coming, let's say, producer? Let's put the aspect
mm,
of producer. They do not, they like, you know how you were at the beginning.
mm,
You gave it a shot, you self-taught, and then someone approached you and they're like, look here, I need someone to create a beat, I need someone to mix and master. What would your advice be to this producer? They want to like put their name out there. You know what I mean? They want to put themselves out, but it's also like I just started
Uh,
out. Is experience there? Is my beats there? Is my level of, you know what I mean, knowledge there? So
uh,
what would your advice be?
I can only say what I would say to myself, or what I have said to myself is, you need to have a certain level of audacity. Because when I was in that position, I didn't let myself stand in my own way. I didn't think, okay, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this. I said to myself, okay, I have an opportunity. Let's take that. I don't know when I'll get an opportunity. I know when I'll get the skill. I don't know when I'll get the opportunity again. So if one comes your way, say yes. Say yes. Fail and then you'll figure it out. Or fail or you'll figure it out. Either way, take it, say yes. Always say yes.
Most importantly, always say
Always say
yes.
yes.
Most importantly,
Always say yes.
always say yes.
Yes.
So basic.
Always say yes.
So basically, I want to say thank you to you for availing
Mm.
yourself for the interview. I must say time
Yes.
really flew. It
Yeah,
really
yeah,
flew.
yeah.
And I hope that you as an artist, you grow wherever you go, that you
Mm.
inspire those and that because like
Yes.
being an artist, producing, putting out songs, there's a certain feeling that people get when they listen to it.
Mm.
So
Yes,
being a
yes, yes, yes.
that's why they say artist because it's an artwork. It's an artwork that you are busy with.
Yes.
So by everything you touch, be successful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Definitely not the last. Um,
Sure.
I will, as I say, post this on YouTube and
Mm.
so forth. But I want to say thank you for
Yes, yes.
availing and making time for this interview.
Always, always. I always say yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.